Hello, folks. Welcome to the Scumdogs Kennel. I'm your host, Chris Williams. I have another great show planned for us. But while we wait for people to come into the chat, let me go off and show some artwork off for my own upcoming graphic novel, Scumdogs. All right, here we go. Here's my extreme 90s cover. This cover I did for my graphic novel looks pretty good. The name of my graphic novel is Scumdogs. It's a parody of 80s and 90s cartoons and anything else I like to make fun of. Now, the Scumdogs, the title characters, well, they are in this future. There's such a thing as Scumdog Sports. It's where it's superhuman sporting events. It's where people have, with superpowers compete in sporting events, and they basically are just pro athletes with superpowers. That's just the basic idea of what they are. They are called scumdogs because they're scum for trading in their humanity. You see, they gain these powers by basically transforming themselves into monsters, and they're not well looked upon with so much favor because they're not really human anymore, and they're not exactly the best kinds of people around either. So, because they were willing to transform themselves into hideous monsters for money, they're sort of looked down upon by people, and for good measure because they actually are kind of scummy. Are basically villains. But what happens when these guys get banned from sports? Well, considering that they're already kind of bad guys anyway, they decide to take over the world. And that's what we have here. Here we have my two main characters on this cover, as you can see. Death Mug and Buick Starpoon. Death Mug being the purple guy with the metal skull mask, and Buick Starpoon being the guy with the pink pompadour hair over here. Death Mug is a parody of Cobra Commander and Serpentor from G.I. Joe. Because like Cobra Commander, he's got a silver mask, and like Serpentor, he's got gold on him. And of course, he's got purple on him, like the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Death Mug is basically made up of a bunch of aspects of different villains from cartoons and stuff like that. His enemy, Buick Starpoon, is a parody of Duke from G.I. Joe, but also of Buzz Lightyear and James T. Kirk, the space hero kind of character. It's like the captain of a starship. That's basically what he is. But he's also a G.I. Joe parody, and his specialty is he's a captain. We also have other members of Buick Starpoon's team. They all wear a similar uniform in the Space Forces. The guy over here with the mohawk is Roadhog. His specialty is that he's an army guy. We have this bald guy with a gun down here. That guy is Beach Pounder. He's basically he's a Marine specialist. Well, his specialty is that he's a Marine. And we have that guy back there in the red uniform, in that vehicle firing off his weapons. That guy is Blast Tank. He's a heavy vehicle specialist. Now, this cover looks pretty good, huh? I basically did to harken back to the comics of the 90s. That's what we have here. Let me go over here. Here we have Girl Friday. She's another member of the Wild Rangers. That's the name of Buick Starpoon's team in the Space Forces. Girl Friday is Buick Starpoon's second in command, but she hates his guts. She was put on the team on the Wild Rangers because she was put on his team because she's basically a babysitter for them because the Wild Rangers are heroes. They're just highly destructive idiots who destroy everything in sight. So she was put on the Wild Rangers by her superiors in the Space Forces to basically steer them and babysit and steer them in the right direction and keep them from destroying everything in sight. But she hates her job because, she hates working for Buick Starpoon. Now, over here we have Death Mug's idiot henchman because in all 80s cartoons or as well as 90s cartoons, the main villain would always be served by total idiots. These are Death Mug's morons. The blue guy with the top hat is Murder Mouth. The pink guy down here is Sloppy. They're basically a parody of every henchman from an 80s cartoon or 90s cartoon. There are a couple of idiots that can't possibly do anything right and stuff like that. So that's pretty much fun right there. Over here, we have this picture of Hair Mill Doctor, who's a parody of Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe. He works for Death Mug. He's Death Mug's mad scientist and stuff, but he's also crossed over with the Hair Mill musician. See, he thinks of all the mad science plans and all the gizmos for the Scumdogs, but he's a parody. But basically, instead of just being a mad scientist, he's also a mad scientist crossed over with a Hair Mill musician because I thought that would be awesome. And here we have this Miss Breasty pinup, like the hair metal doctor pinup. It looks pretty good. Now, Miss Breasty Melons is a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe. She's a parody character of her. Unlike the Baroness, she's more of a party girl. I thought that would be an idea to basically have fun with her. Miss Breasty Melons, as you can see, is very nice looking. And you'll be able to check out more of her in my graphic novel when you back it on Indiegogo, which is currently in a pre-launch phase. Just go to Indiegogo, basically search out Scumdogs. It'll take you, well, by the way, before that, hit that like button, okay? It helps me fit the algorithm, as well as please go share this video on social media. Share it anywhere. And as I was saying, just go to Indiegogo, search out Scumdogs. It'll take you to my pre-launch page. Then just basically sign up for it. The first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. All right, that was there. Let's go back over here now. Let's see. Let me get this up here. I'm going to see this. Just a moment. All right, I guess I can go over to Indiegogo. There's some new Indiegogos up, so that's pretty good. I did send a few. Did invite Tim Olson back on. Haven't heard back from him yet. Well, I could also invite a few others as well. And that'd be pretty good. Let's see. Do that. Get this up here. Oh, it looks pretty good, huh? Let's see. Feel free to leave me a few chats, folks, because I love to hear from you guys. And thank you for hitting that like button. As well as please go share this video on social media. Share it anywhere. All right. I could also try inviting a few other people on here. Oh, this looks my thing is frozen. Oh, there we are. Looks pretty good. Now, let's look at this. The Crime Busters 1 through 3. An ode to teen detectives. Crime Busters asks, what if the monsters from Scooby-Doo were real? Huh. It looks good. The artwork, the artwork looks good. All right. Oh, not bad. Oh, here's the art for work from inside. Yeah, this is good enough for a book. Looks pretty good. All right. The Crime Busters is maybe I should look at this trailer first. You can back this book, one single regular issue, $7. One Boy Comics variant, $12. One Trixie's Mysterious variant, $12. Okay. Set of all 3 issues, $20. Okay. Not bad. Let's take a look at this trailer.
Hi there. I'm Scott Harris King, and I write, draw, and self-publish the ongoing adventure mystery comic, The Crime Busters. When I was growing up as a kid, I was a big fan of comics, and I was also a big fan of teen mystery novels with 3 investigators and Trixie Belden and that sort of thing. And I always wanted to read comics that had that sort of mystery, adventure, detective spirit in them. And so, as an adult, I decided to go ahead and make the comic that I always wanted to read. And the result here is The Crime Busters. The Crime Busters is basically, I call it, what if Scooby-Doo met Cthulhu? What if the monsters in Scooby-Doo were actually real? You know, when I was watching Scooby-Doo as a little kid, one of the things that I Scooby-Doo is, so it's never actually a monster. There's always a guy in a rubber mask. And so I wanted to do stories that have that same sort of Scooby-Doo tradition, but leave open at least the possibility that maybe the menaces are ghosts, maybe they are monsters, maybe it is Dracula. And the result is The Crime Busters. Every issue features the Crime Busters, which is Chuck Chandler, aka Crime Buster, Trixie Trouble, and some of their friends teaming up to investigate supernatural at the college they all go to. Kurt's Tech. Here in the first issue of The Crime Busters, what happens is they have to solve the mystery when one of their professors turns up dead. Is it suicide or is that actually something supernatural is happening. In issue 2, Secret of the Ghost Bride, Chuck and Trixie investigate a haunted house, and when the clues run out, they determine there's only one way to find out what really happened: time travel. And in the 3rd issue, Spell of the Sorcerer, Chuck and Trixie investigate a series of mysterious attacks around the campus and have to determine whether it's sorcery or a Soviet plot. Now, I've really loved doing all these, and as you can see, they are published already. I was lucky enough to get funding for all 3 issues individually on Kickstarter. So if you choose to back the campaign, no worries, there's no risk involved, it's all reward because they're all in hand, ready to go out. The other thing I wanted to mention that I hope some of you will enjoy is that every issue I also have 2 variant covers, premium variants. Chuck Chandler, Crime Buster, is a Golden Age character who originally appeared in the series Boy Comics. So every issue I do a Boy Comics variant featuring Chuck using the original Boy Comics logo and carrying on the original numbering. The last issue of the original series was 119, so I pick up here with issue 120. 121, 122, special cover by guest artist Mark Svensson, who's a well-known Golden Age fan artist, and he drew Chuck fighting his famous Golden Age archenemy, Iron Jaw. The other co-lead in the series, of course, is Trixie Trouble, who is my homage to characters like Nancy Drew and Trixie Belvin. So as a result, every issue I do a Trixie-centered variant cover homaging those classic teen detectives. So the Trixie Trouble Mysteries, book 1 here is an homage, of course, to the Nancy Drew books. Here's book 2, the Mysterious Mansion. Content's the same across these, just the premium variant cover. This is by special guest artist Heather Farrington, the series Juvenile the Virgin. Here's book 3, The Whispered Wizard, cover by guest artist Julie Olivia. So I just want to thank all of you for checking out the Crime Busters. I hope you enjoy reading it as much as I've enjoyed creating the series. I just love the series. I'm hard at work right now before. So check.
All right, maybe we'll come back and watch this entire trailer again, huh? It's made 1,782. Looks very good. It looks like it's made quite a bit of money as well. Looks like a great-looking bunch of books, folks. It's the Crime Busters. It's up on Indiegogo. All right, let's go look at some more stuff. Feel free to leave me a few chats, folks. I'd love to hear from you guys, as well as please hit that like button for me, as well as please go share this video on social media. Now, let's see other stuff to look at. Ooh, Roken. First issue of an ongoing series. Roken is part fantasy, part superhero. Looks very good. Let's check out this book. Wow, look at that artwork. Wow, look at that art. Beautiful book. Yes, that's Roken. Look at this book. It's great. Overview. A 25-page full-color comic book printed in the style of Sam Beasley and Grace Staples. It will be the first issue of an ongoing bi-monthly series. Issue 1 tells the first chapter in the origin story of the Roken superhero. Oh, wow. Look at that artwork. Yeah, it's beautiful. The society that separates us, scholars from its warriors. These words serve as the perfect ideogram to communicate the theme and intention behind the story of Roken. Imagine a society based on the part of the rivalry between Athens and stuff, and Sparta, but reimagined in a perfect collaborative harmony. The Order brothers devote their time and lives to scientific discoveries and magical religious revelations safeguarded by their kin. The younger brothers, their correspondent caste of elite warriors and austere manual laborers. And it looks interesting. I mean, yeah. In such a world, one man found himself torn between two rules, rejected by both and unwilling to turn back on it. Either Roken's journey of survival and conquest sees him combine his warrior skills and grit with wizardry, inside into strategy and outside the box thinking on the battlefield, the high seas, the gladiator arena. Creative team. Smoking is sure to please fantasy fans, from the greatest heavy metal magazine aficionados to the most diligent in studios, dungeon masters, veteran superhero, and comic book collectors alike. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Standard physical book, $10. Wow. $10 for this kind of artwork? Yeah. Signed copy of choice, $20. $15 for a personal variant cover. Signed copy of the print poster, $25. $10 for this book. Yeah. This looks good. Yeah. Let's see. It's made $80. It's going for $3,000. It's got needs to. I hope this campaign really does it. This looks good. Let's take a look at this trailer.
Styles and sensibilities with the action-packed, fun world of superhero comic books. Rokon is part fantasy, part superhero, and all metal.
All right. That was Roken. It looks good. It's up on Indiegogo. I mean, wow. Look at the artwork. All right. Was good, folks. Let's look at some more stuff. All right. Not bad. What to look at next, huh? I looked at 2 new Indiegogos. That was fun. I also have other stuff to look at. Let's go over to here first. Fiends of Turns Well. All right, let's take a look at this. 17 days left. It's made 3,316, fully funded. A quick continent warning. This one, The Friend of Turns Well, is a psychological horror adventure in a sword and sorcery setting. It contains numerous gory descriptions and situations that go beyond the ordinary style of sword and sorcery fiction and are more than what one would expect in horror fiction. There is a dark element in most sword and sorcery fiction which will embrace as part of the literary genre, but The Fiend of Turns Well unquestionably crosses over from the swords and sorcery approach of dark by implication into the horror genres of look into the dark. Many of our fans have asked for adventurers like this one, but by the same token, we don't want to surpass or ambush fans who expect a pure swords and sorcery genre adventure. If you're interested so far, then by all means, please read on. The Fiend of Turns Well seems like an ordinary city adventure. At the beginning, set in the Turns Well district of the city aboard the gate, but it gets darker and stranger. The events move on. An unknown troublemaker is progressing from vandalism to kidnapping to murder, and this district's civil order starts to come unraveled as the city watch remains helpless to stop very visible crimes. The adventure is set for introductory self-level character level, but the players should be experienced as courses of action aren't obvious enough for beginning players. Troy Gabriel, the Fiend, is not only a doppelganger with multiple personalities, he's also the captain of an interdimensional ship and favorite cultist of the demon princess Teresa. Looks pretty good. This looks like fun. We are not publishing a full Pathfinder version of The Fiend of Turns Well. However, we have given permission for Michael Burnson's Patreon to prepare a set of conversion notes for the adventure after Indiegogo. If you plan on running the adventure for Pathfinder using these notes, you will need a copy of the adventure itself in either version. Okay, 2 soft-covered pokes, $47, and 2 PDFs, $47. PDF only, 1 soft-covered book, 1 PDF, $24. Not bad. Looks good. let's see. Print on demand, $24. Softcover book, $24. The other French ones will deliver as a premium softcover booklet, and the PDF version available for 5th edition. Looks good. That's if it turns well. Looks like a good-looking book. Looks like fun. It's made quite a bit of money. It's made $3,300, and it's got 17 days left. So go back it, folks. Fully funded. It can make even more money. All right. What else to look at? Let's go to video games. See if you can find. There's a new cartridge game, the Shapeshifter. It's now on Indiegogo. That's perfect. The Shapeshifter is up on Indiegogo. This is a brand new game for the Game Boy. It'll come with a Game Boy cartridge and box, and it looks good. My games. I know these are for handheld games, but there is a thing here to maybe get it turned to a NES game for conversion. It looks pretty good. This is good. This looks great, huh, folks? I'm glad it's on Indiegogo now. Let's go take a look at this trailer. Let me go back here for a moment. Looks pretty good, huh, folks? Want to watch that again from the beginning? That looks pretty good, huh, folks? That was the Shapeshifter. Looks like a fun-looking game. It's up on Indiegogo. I mean, it looks very great to me. Let's see. Anyone leaving chats? It doesn't look like it, but have you people hit that like button? If you haven't, please hit that like button for me, will you? Will you have? If anyone hasn't hit, please hit it, will you? It helps me with the algorithm. And if you could you also share this video on Twitter and Facebook for me? That would really help me as well. Actually, sharing on Twitter and Facebook is a big help for me. All right, let's go over here now. Let's see. Go down to comics. Let's see. I could leave a few more invites to see anyone else wants to come on. Well, looks like Tim Olson's busy right now. Too bad. All right, we'll check back on him later on and stuff like that. Well, let's see if he wants to come on. Ooh, there's Ethan Van Skyber's Cyberfrog 2. Let's take a look at that, huh, folks? It's made $150,000. It's a lot of money. Keeps making more and more, and still got a few, maybe a month or so left to go in demand left. You can back this book for 25. Well, to be exact, I've backed this book twice. You can back this book. I backed it for the Ides of March cover, and I backed it for the Jarly and Salamandroid books as well. Let's read this. It's 2018, 20 years after the Vespage invasion. Cyberfrogs reunited with his friend Heather Swan, who was surviving in the Jersey pine barrens with their 10-year-old daughter Lily. They live by these 4 rules. Stay in the trees. The Vespids have demonstrated that they have trouble maneuvering the forest. Stay near the smoke. Survivors keep bonfires going constantly. The Vespids are repelled by smoke and fire. Always wear red. The Vespids can't see the color red. Wearing red makes you invisible to them. The survivors believe they are safely hidden and have been living in relative safety for years. But the return of Cyberfrog brings trouble. Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet will be 48 pages long and it looks great. You can back it for $25. You have a choice of several different covers. But if you back this campaign, because of all the stretch goals this campaign is made, you also be here's what's this is also what's the right words I'm looking for here? Let's read this part. You're currently in variant of Wrecked Planet. Bonus Cyberfrog Heartsick Horror comic book, Salamandroid Color Zine Classic reprint comic book, 6 trading cards, 2 giant dazzling stickers, Cyberfrog PVC toy, and other stuff you'll be getting. Well, this is stuff that's right there and stuff. Looks pretty good. Yeah, the Cyberfrog PVC toy looks good. I'm getting 2 of them because I backed the campaign twice. But if you want to get the Salamandroid Droid PVC toy, you have to order it yourself. It's $25. The Salamandroid Death Sting book is also what I'm getting. Everyone seemed to love Sal, and lots of people asked me if he might get his own title. Well, sure, this 32-page comic will tell the story of what happened to Salamandroid during the Vespers invasion of 98 and the fate that befell this guy. It ties directly into Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet. Is it necessary to understand Wrecked Planet? No. But it will enhance your reading experience big time, and if you don't back it here, you will find yourself looking for it later. No spoilers, so let's talk about the content. I've drawn and written it. It will have a wraparound glow-in-the-dark cover, 20 pages of art and story with a bonus rogues gallery. It looks pretty good, huh? Looks very good. Pinup art and information about all of their villains. Well, of gallery of pinup art and information about all of their villains. And because I backed 2 books, they'll probably be sent to me in a special container. Looks good. Let's go check about if there have been any updates. Let's see this. Here are some new pages from Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet. Pages detailing what's happening. Here we have Cyberfrog fighting a Vespid. He punches it. He kicks it in the head. Lily basically tells him that Cyberfrog to take that thing down. Cyberfrog says to stay back. Or rather, Lily asked if Cyberfrog is okay. Cyberfrog tells Lily to stay back. Cyberfrog is then attacked by the Vespid. The Vespid then tries to escape. Cyberfrog pulls out a sharp weapon. Cyberfrog gets the Vespid. He brings it down. He then stabs it in the eye, and then he basically uses his elbow to decapitate the Vespid. He's hurt, and tired, but he looks at the head. He then kicks it. But Cyberfrog is tired, but then his eyes begin to glow. He begins to heal. Heather Swan and her daughter Lily look on in fear. Cyberfrog is healed. Heather Swan holds her daughter while and daughter and stuff looks good. I mean, look at the artwork. Wow, that is good. That's Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet. There's more pages I can read, and maybe I will. But first, maybe I'll do it a little later. Let me go back here. We've been live streaming for 29 minutes. Let's see anyone else watching us. Maybe if you haven't hit that like button, folks, please hit it. Maybe I'll try to invite a few more people on. Let me go over here, do this. Let's see. I guess there's that. I can ask, see if Cross Comics would like to come on. Let's see. There. I'll see if I can't get them on. I could also ask Englentine if he wants to come on. Let's see. All right. All right, let's see. I did that. Maybe go back over here and look at some more stuff. Alien Alamo is putting in demand. It's made $73,000. Million Words. Looks, oh, another new comic book. Maybe I'll look at that. Rainbow the Brute has made $389,000, so looks pretty good. Let's go look at Rainbow the Brute. Here I was hoping for, well, some more updates and stuff. Let's see. Rainbow the Brute. You can back this book for $25. You come with several different variant covers, and that's pretty good. Well, is a hard-fighting, hard-drinking fairy barbarian who battles the thundercloud men and maintains order under the rainbow. It isn't easy with unicorn pests, some sucking apes, and undergrowth children crying constant vigilance. But Rainbow's worst day ever happens when, after a series of honeysuckle shots, he quarrels with one of his enemies. There are a bunch of miserable enemies. They steal something precious to him. Not only that, but Paula Pocket, a former girlfriend of whom he hasn't seen 15 years, finds him to let him know that he has a son and the boy needs a father. Mount up on Rainbow's girthy stallion Nephilim for the adventure of a lifetime to retrieve his sword and perhaps along the way teach a young Shira Pocket what it means to be a man. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's 48 pages long. It looks pretty good. You can also back 2 other new books in this campaign as well. You can get the Cool Story Bro, Toxic Fairy Tales for Masculine Men and My Girthy Stallion. Both books will cost you $25. It's also pretty good. Here are the variant covers for this book. They look good. Let's see. My Girthy Stallion will be a spin-off book in which the baddest and beefiest stallions, Ghost, Gallop, Salax, Blood Rains, Rot, Spur, Stormhoof, and of course Rainbow's own steed and best pal Nephilim settle up and ride out against, evil. Looks pretty good. Here's Cool Story Bro, Toxic Fairy Tales for Masculine Men. Let's read this. I'd like to make a storybook, a beautiful leather-bound volume of future classics featuring high tea parodies of fairy tales reworked and illustrated with a toxically masculine agenda. I'm going to do my spin on Snow White. John Melling would like to do Little Red Riding Hood, and I'll invite more of the best creators. Looks good. But you can also back for the Beefcase edition. That's pretty good. This is a subscription to the Companion's ultimate way to enjoy Rainbow the Brute. If you back at this level, you receive one of every perk, plus some exclusives only available for this tier until we fulfill. When I say Beefcase, I should actually say lunchbox. This will be packaged in a beautiful, oversized lunchbox, reminiscent of the ones you used to have. But with awesome Rainbow the Brute art all over it. The perfect way to store your Rainbow the Brute perks. Limited to 4,000 copy. Well, like that. You will get 1 copy of the, Starberry Love Variant Edition, 1 copy of the regular edition Rainbow the Brute, 1 copy of the 24-hour variant copy, 1 copy of My Girthy Stallion, 1 copy of Cool Story Bro and Toxic Fairy Tales for Masculine Men, 1 every additional regular perk and achievement that this campaign sees. Looks pretty damn good. Wow. That's Rainbow the Brute. Looks like a great looking book. It's made you can back this for $25. Looks great. All right. Here's Work the Wizard from Mandy Summers. Eventually I'm going to be on her meter and stuff, and that's going to be pretty good. Let's take a look at. Let's see. Let's look at Work the Wizard, Portal of Echoes. You can back this book for $25. You can get 2 variant covers, and that's pretty good. You can also get Work the Wizard Remastered, which is a remastered issue 1, and that looks pretty good as well. This looks very great. Work the Wizard has returned for an all-new adventure, except this time he's not alone. Work the Wizard, believed to simply be a magical orb that he had stolen from the Dark Wizard Grave Moss, was a Nexus orb that hatched the rarest of all creatures, a portal dragon named Lexian. For the first time ever, Wart the Wizard will be leaving the realm of Brightmoor and traveling across incredible worlds such as Luckmoor and others. Yes, Wart the Wizard will still have an inventory and will be collecting items and figuring out how to use them along the way to continue his journey. If you like Big Hero 6, Shrek and Monty Python, Discworld, or Big Cauldron, then Wart the Wizard. Well, and Wart is, well, this looks good. Here's artwork. Ooh, look at that. Interior page 12. Hang on tight. Watch out, dark bats. Listen. Hang on tight. Watch out, dark bats. Oh, look, ooh, looks cool. Let's see. Interior page 13. Orlo visit. Now he's going to have a bad day. Oh, let's go there. Oh, ooh, look at that artwork. All right, that's Wart the Wizard. It's made 7,630. It's got 20 days. Well, yeah, it's got 20 days left. Looks good. Let's take a look at this. This book comes from Manny Summers. Let's look at this trailer. All right, that was Wart the Wizard. Looks good. Wart the Wizard Portal of Echoes looks good. Let's go look at something else now, huh? All right, let's look at some more books. Embraced. There's 13 days left. It's made quite a bit of money. Let's see, Lucient is still making money. That's pretty good. Ooh, our friend Mike Barron's Nexus to the Coming of Gormondo has made $3,051. It's still up on Indiegogo, folks. You go back it help our friend Mike Barron make even more money. This looks like a good campaign. You can back this book for, well, $39. And that's pretty good. If you back this book and get it, the regular edition, you'll have 216 pages of story, as I understand it, at least I think, and stuff like that. It looks like a good-looking book with some great artwork. Will Nexus be able to fight in this book? Probably. It looks like one hell of a great one, so go back it. All right, let's go look at some more stuff. Yeah, I did say, oh, wait a minute. You didn't see any of that, did you guys? Ooh, crapola. That's only for the last few minutes. I did say I was going to... crap. All right, let's go back to this. Let's go back over here. Let's look at the Nexus, the Coming of Gormondo. As I said, here's the artwork, and this book looks good. As you said before, it's a good long book. You can back it for $39, and the artwork in this book looks beautiful. So go help our friend Mike Barron. I did make it more interesting for you. I haven't been doing this that long, but maybe I'll go back. You can back this book for a good price as well. That's Nexus here. Let's go back to Wart the Wizard now and start that trailer off again. Where are you? There's Wart the Wizard. Show the trailer again. As I said, everything still holds. You can back this book for $25. You have choice of two different covers, and Wart the Wizard Portal of Echoes. And that Portal of Echoes. You can also get Wart the Wizard. Well, the first issue as well. Wart the Wizard Remastered for $25 as well. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah, let's show the artwork here. Here's the artwork that I was looking at earlier. Look at this. Doesn't it look great? That is beautiful. Looks like one hell of a great looking book. Let's take a look at this trailer. All right. I think I'll just move on to something else then. Let's look at something else and have some more fun. There are a few new books out. I know you got to see Broken and stuff, so there's that as well. There's other new Indiegogos up. Let's go down here. Maybe take a look at some other stuff. Show more. There's Tales of Zero. There's Four Chambers of Fright 1. I haven't looked at that. There's Rock and Roll Ninja. It's made $49,325. That's damn good right there. Rock and Roll Ninja looks like a great book. 100-page graphic novel about 4 Vietnam veterans who escape from a ninja clan to pursue their dream of being in a rock band. 4 young Max Suck soldiers finish up their tour of duty in Vietnam, fly back to the USA to start their dream of becoming rock musicians. After having all of their equipment and vans stolen after a concert, they accept an offer from a colonel they knew in Vietnam for a 6-week security consultant gig in Japan. What could go wrong? They trained some very serious fit Japanese men in the elite tactics of advanced weaponry that they use as mock Suck soldiers. As they finishing the consulting gig, as they find out they won't be going home ever, the people they have been trained are ninja. After years of service to the Ninja Clan, the boys finally escape and head back to New York City. They reform the band, but must turn down all record deals and promotions since they have to lay low so that the Ninja Clan cannot track them down or kill them, or even worse, force them back to the nightmarish life that they already escaped from. Realizing that their big shot is passing them by, create an elaborate plan to lure the Ninja Clan to New York City and pick them off one by one. They do this by splicing and footage them in ninja garb using secret techniques from their Ninja Clan into VHS tapes of redubbed ninja movies that were filmed in the Philippines. But they're not the only people who with plans for the Ninja Clan. The Colonel wants to bring ninja into the modern world. Looks good. That's Rock and Roll Ninja from Richard Mayer, our boy Zach. You can back this book for $30. That's pretty good. All right. It was fun. Let's see some other stuff. There's other books down here. There's starring Sonia Devereaux. The sequel is made now funding through In Demand. That's pretty good right there as well. Shabdio Obsidian. All right. What to look at next? Let's look at Shadow. Let's look at Shadow Sentry, Book 1. Looks pretty good. You can back this book for $20. We have variant covers for $35 or $25. That's pretty good as well. Looks pretty damn good. This book is funding In Demand and looks damn good. Let's take a look at this trailer. All right, it's fun. There's Shadow Sentry. Looks pretty good. Let's go look at some more stuff here. Now, there anyone watching us? Have you guys hit that like button for me? Ooh. If you haven't hit that like button for me, folks, please hit it. It really helps me fight the algorithm. As well as please go share this video on social media, will ya? All right, looked at this. So let's go down here now. Maybe look at some Kickstarters. Go over to games. Looks, Now, where is there anything else to... All right, anything else for here? Maybe go over here now. I think I'll look at Billy Bust Up. Yeah, a 3D musical adventure. It's made over $146,000. It looks pretty good. You can back this game for $35. Digital copy of the game, $15. Okay. Let's see, 30 digital bundle, 35 sticker pack. Okay, I can back this game for $15 for a physical copy of the game. Becker's only update, let's fight digital copy of Billy Bust Up, $15. Not bad. Let's take a look at this trailer. I just want to start that from the beginning. Whoops. There. And that was Billy Bust Up. You can buy this game for buy this game for $15. It looks pretty good. Let's go over here now. Let's try video games. Let's go add some new games. Let's look at this. Physical Game Boy cartridge game in 2021. Adobe killed off games made by me, so I ported one of my favorites to a more viable. I made a new action adventure game playable on the NES. Ooh, a new NES game. Let's take a look at it. Your fellow detectives have just washed up on shore. Well, maybe it's made. Well, it's been fully of 800 gold, been fully backed, huh? Ooh, got 20. Yeah, this game looks good. Let's take a look at this trailer. Before I do that, though, let me get on here a bit. Let me do this. Your fellow, I guess. Let's look at this now. All right. That looks good, gameplay-wise. Looks very good. The Manila case pays tribute to some of our favorite NES games, and that area of the game is riddled with jokes and comments, but don't let that fool you into thinking it will be a breeze. This game also keeps true to the NES hard era. There are plenty of tricks and traps to keep you on your toes, no cryptic riddles or impossible enemies here, but you'll have to use your brain and your leaf flexes to get through this one. This game has been in development for nearly a year and has had an uncountable amount of hours put into it. We used the NES Maker tool as a starting point and add literally thousands of lines of custom code. The graphics are 100% custom, and we create hundreds of sprites, graphic tiles to pull this off. This is something we're extremely proud of, and is definitely a game we wish was around when we were kids. Oh, looks good. Oh, yeah. Nice. Very nice. You can back this game. Pledge tender Manila ROM pack, full game Manila full game ROM, along with the ROM from the original bite-off demo and the PDF instruction manual. Game ROM pack manual. $40 or more. Manila loose cart and dust sleeve. The Manila cart case full game loose cart and a dust sleeve, printed manual map insert in the ROM pack. Loose cart and a dust sleeve. Okay, I guess you get the NES cart here. $50 more. Manila complete in box. Manila cart sleeve instructions for map insert from foam black, all in an awesome shrink wrapped box. Also included the ROM pack. So you get this in a box. Then that's pretty good. And for the long haul, case ROM pack, 250 looks pretty good. You can back this game for about $40 if you want an actual NES cartridge. That's pretty good. This looks like a great looking game. That's right there. Let's go look at some more stuff now. Let's see, 53 minutes in. Yeah, we're coming to the end of this live stream, folks, although we could see if anyone else wants to come in. Oh, doesn't look like it. Have you guys hit that like button for me? Yeah, you have. We're not doing too bad tonight. All right, let's go look at my, the pre-launch page of my Indiegogo. Remember, folks, hit that like button for me, and please go over and share this video on social media, will you? All right. Let's go over here. Let's look at this.
Bored without any great comic books to read, as if you're falling through the depths of space? Then come read Scumdogs. It's one hell of a great comic book. You're just going to love it. And unlike the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, then you won't get anything that you could call it. So you can hear it on the wind. Scumdogs. Just a great comic. Just barging down your door. The strips and all the little purple bastards running and screaming. That's Scumdogs. You'll see the amazing sights of people running past gigantic, bizarre pictures, with bizarre happenings and great stories that'll make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Sloppy here, Hair Metal Doctor, Miss Breasty Melons, and you'll also get Mouth, as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starboon, who leads his team into space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scumdogs. You'll get characters like Hair Metal Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with a blast tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that will leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scumdogs. Go and back it on Indiegogo. You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome, the 90s muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of the characters just working in a burger. Okay? You also get 3 covers, as well as a cover with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards. But it's going to be awesome. Get back these 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scumdogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo.
Yeah, it's up on Indiegogo, folks. There's a pre-launch page in my book. Yeah, looks pretty good, huh? All right, let me go over here. Let's do that. I'm going to thank you all for joining me. Today's been a pretty good live stream. Remember, folks, go and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You, as well as, know that there is misspelled in the title. It's THERE, so it's Read Comics They're Bad For You. Please hit that like button for me because it helps me fight the algorithm. Make sure you're still subscribed. Please share this video on social media. Share it on Twitter and Facebook, as well as please go and leave some chats. Please leave some comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, let's see. Also, go and subscribe to Stitch Together Picks. Oh, before I do that, yeah. Stitch Together Picks is a YouTube channel that deserves far more subscribers. It's hosted by the maniacal cinephile. You're going to love his reviews of videos and movies. Well, his reviews of movies. He does some great stuff. His characters are so much fun to watch when you watch Stitch Together Picks. That's and stuff. Just so go and subscribe to them. You're just going to like it. You're just going to... As well as go over and subscribe to Creepy Little Book, that's Creepy Little Book. That's another YouTube channel. So go and subscribe to him. He releases small videos talking about high strangeness and stuff like that, but he also live streams every night. He live streams on weekdays at 12:30 a.m. and stuff like that. And on weekends, he live streams at 11 o'clock p.m. and stuff. He talks about aliens and ghosts. It's just so much fun. You learn so much from watching Creepy Little Book. It's just such a great channel. All right. I mean, when you're watching his live streams, they are just so great. As well as go over to Twitch and subscribe to Robot Co-op. Robot Co-op is a great channel that has some great content. Please go and subscribe to them on Twitch. They release all their videos and stuff. They do all their live streams there. And remember, folks, go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel. The BitChute channel is named Comic Freak. As well as go over and subscribe to my Rumble channel. Just go over to Rumble and subscribe to my Rumble channel. It's named Comic Freak as well. All right, let's see. Anything else to talk about? Yeah. Remember, folks, I'll be back again tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, 8, 10, or 11 for another live stream. So be sure to come back again then. All right. Anything else I can talk about? Hey, have some more stuff to talk about. Yeah. Anything else to say? Yeah. As I said before, please make sure to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Read Comics They're Bad for You, and hit that like button. It helps them fight the algorithm. Okay. And make sure you're still subscribed. Okay. Also, please leave some comments and please share this video out on social media. Share it out on Twitter. Share it out on Facebook. Just making sure you remember that, folks. Yeah, and remember, go over to Indiegogo and check out the pre-launch page of my my Indiegogo Scumdogs. Just go to Indiegogo, search out Scumdogs. It'll take you to my pre-launch page. Sign up for it. The first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. Yeah, I'll probably do something else here. Yeah. Anything else I can say? I'm just going to end this live stream very soon and stuff. Just want to get it to the hour mark. Trying to think of something here to do, huh? As I said, I'll be back again tomorrow, so be sure to come back for another live stream. And I'll try to have even more guests on, and we'll have some more fun. So be sure to go and keep your eyes peeled for my next live stream. Let's see. Remember, when my Indiegogo goes live, you'll be able to enjoy it fully and stuff. So be sure to keep that. Remember that as well. Know that as well. All right. Look, here we go, folks. I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. I thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all again soon. All right. Here. All right.